Guests today on the Haxorus show include Pancham, Swellow, Starmie, Delcatty, Magneton, and Flareon again. Cue the opening! Now, coming to you live, here are your hosts for the Haxorus show, Haxorus and Shoddy Milotic! Yeah! Hey guys! Hi! Welcome to episode 4 of the Haxorus show. Our 4th episode! Wow! We come a long way. I know. It's been a year. Oh, it's been quite the year, hasn't it? Yes, it has. Now, folks, you're probably wondering, why on earth is this after show coming on a little late? Well, it's probably because the internet connection was down for a while, and our creator couldn't possibly get this up to you sooner. He apologizes for that. But nonetheless, we're here, and we've got a brand new set of contestants who were recently eliminated for you, and they're the first eliminated in the Merge. It's our first Merge episode! Yeah! So sit back, relax, and enjoy while we interview 6 new losers. Get some new epic news panel topics, Truth or Thunderbolt, and all the other stuff. You know, all the works that make our show awesome. So once again, enjoy. See you in a little bit. Yeah! And now, it's time for question time with Haxorus and Shiny Milotic. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to question time. And I'm here with the first contestant eliminated during the Merge, Pancham! This room is so fruity. Wow, the first few words and I already hate you. Pancham, you came into the game in episode 8, and to be completely honest, you were already unlikable by making enemies, even when people weren't trying to be your enemy. Like, honestly, what was your deal? My deal was I was in a show chock full of losers, that's what. I didn't care for any of them. I just wanted to beat the crap out of people and win the game. Duh! That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, winning the game, yes, but the things you did, not so much. I mean, honestly, not only did you fall in love with a personality, you also made enemies with camera, which I don't know where the hell that came from. And on top of that, you just continuously got on people's nerves, mostly Espeons, and you just became unlikable. Even the villains like Noivern disliked you. What do you have to say about that? I don't care about them, as if I ever cared about anyone else's feelings. Well, speaking of feelings, what about you and Jenna? Because at the moment, everyone thinks you're an idiot for not knowing that Jenna was just a personality. Because she isn't! For crying out loud, she is not! I know she's the real thing. You mean you're still on that, dude? Get over it. It happened already. Why are you still on that? Because I won't give up. I love her. And as long as I have breath in my lungs, I will not cease until I get my girl back. Well, you're gonna be breathing for a long time because you do realize Espeon, one, is still in the game, and two, she's the real thing. So unless she decides to let Jenna out, there's nothing you can do. Oh yeah? We'll see about that. Okay, I think I've just gotten bored of talking to you. Shine Melodic, you're up.
Hey everyone, and I'm here with Swallow.
Hello.
Okay, Swallow, you are a very polarizing character.
How so?
Well, let's be honest here, Swallow. Things weren't exactly in your favor in the past 2 seasons. Actually, every season, nothing seems to be in your favor. You're either breaking up with someone or becoming a crybaby about it. But I have to give you props for this season. You changed it up a bit and managed to bypass the whole crying part about when you lost Beautifly again, and this time around you took action. I mean, in some cases it was good, but a lot of fans thought it was not that great because, it's whatever.
Well, like I care what they think. No offense to the fans, of course. I love them, but what I did is what I did, and I have no regrets about it. Besides, Beautifly and Ninjask deserve that. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, I sort of agree. I'm not saying I approve of what exactly they did to get closer to each other. I mean, I wish they would have done it better, but, honestly, I just feel like things could have been done a little better.
Well, honestly, those two, they just deserved it at the end of the day. I don't care how it happened, they just had to get eliminated. I don't know what I was going to do if they were actually still in the game and they were in the merge with me. I'd probably just lose my actual mind. Luckily, Fletchinder is there now.
Speaking of Fletchinder, you two hit it off back in episode 23, and I gotta say, I'm in it. I'm into it. So, what exactly brought you closer to her?
Well, for one thing, she's a fellow Brit, and she just helped me in a time when I was feeling really bad. When I needed someone the most, she was there, and she didn't take no for an answer. If you say no, I mean, she's just gonna keep trying. She's that kind of girl, but she's very persistent. And she's pretty much just as strong as me, maybe even stronger. And I love a girl who can pull her own and really kick ass.
So, how long do you think you and Fletchinder will last, considering you've had at least 7 breakups and makeups with Beautifly, and that your relationships have been based on deception, trust issues, and lies? What are you going to do with Fletchinder? I mean, have you guys figured out what you're going to do about all that?
Well, we made a promise to not tell each other lies at the moment, and I just hope that we'll talk more about it if, when she gets here.
You think she's going to get here?
Well, I have faith that she's going to win, but, sometimes bad luck happens.
That's true. Okay, well, thanks for talking to me.
No problem. Alright, our next guest is Starmie. Hello, Haxorus. We meet again. Yes, we do, Starmie. So why don't we just start with the obvious. You and Crocodile. What the hell, dude? You two have been on each other's nerves since day 1 of this season. And I gotta say, it got worse as the weeks went by. Thankfully, one of you had to get eliminated and that the arguing ended. But you weren't really arguing with him as much. I mean, you were really talking with Delcatty. So what do you have to say about your situation with Crocodile? Crocodile is an idiot. Starmie will one day go and kick his ass. He will not win this competition. Mark Starmie's words. Okay. What do you have to say about Delcatty quitting? Starmie felt bad. He knew that Delcatty was probably going to quit again. Not because she is weak or anything. Starmie just believed that Delcatty deals with too much drama every season. And that most of that had to do with me, which I do feel bad. Starmie apologized, but for some reason, Delcatty just said it's okay. Well, obviously because she's back with Flareon. What are your thoughts on that? Starmie is okay with it. Starmie is happy that Delcatty and Flareon got back together. Well, you did admit that you would totally get with her if Flareon did break up officially with her. Didn't you admit that? When did Starmie admit that? A secret confessional we looked at? What? No. Stanley refuses to believe that you actually... Yeah, we have the footage. Do you want us to show it? No, no, do not show it. Alright, fine. Stanley admits he really does still like the catty, but he knows that she is with Flareon, and will not do anything to get closer to her. Stanley said this already. Yes, you did. So other than that, how do you feel about getting eliminated? I mean, you made it to the merge in all 3 seasons, but this is probably the earliest you've been eliminated so far. Do you think you would have gone farther? No. Believe it or not. That stupid Bug's pupa and their no good partner in crime Crocodile would have gone after me immediately had I still been in the game. So no, Stormy does not believe he would have survived that much longer than he did already. Ah. Okay, well, we're glad you're doing better than you have in previous seasons. At least you're finally friends with Delcatty again. Yes, Stormy is happy about that. Well, thanks for talking to us, Stormy. No problem.
Hi, Delcatty. Hi, Shiny Melodic. Okay, your elimination is probably the saddest because you quit again. What happened, girl? I was actually rooting for you this season. Heck, I root for you every season. Oh, well, thank you, Shiny Melodic. Honestly, I'm just dealing with a lot of drama, so I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. You understand, right? Of course I do. But at the same time, didn't you want to win that money? Of course I did. Anyone would want to win $100 million. Then again, would you rather win the money or deal with the drama I dealt with? Honestly, Flareon was getting on my nerves at the time, and it's bad enough that he was hating on Starmie, who, may I remind you, is now a much better person than he was before, and I'm happy about that. Speaking of Flareon, how are you two doing? Did you guys officially get it back together? We did. However, it's for now. I'm just gonna keep it on. For now, I'm just gonna let it be. But I want to see how far it can go. Let's see how long it lasts this time around. Let's see if he's truly changed. Okay, so your friendship with Starmie. Tell us, girl. How did it feel to finally be friends with Starmie again? It felt great, Shiny Melodic. I haven't been friends with him for a long time, and I didn't think we were ever gonna be friends again. I just thought we were doomed to be, polar opposites. But then comes episode 15 and everything changes, and I'm happy about that. He's changed, I'm changed. And now that everything's been resolved, we can actually talk to each other without any problems. It's the best feeling. Cool. Anyone you're rooting for this season? Well, I don't have anyone in particular at the moment, but Espeon is really nice, and, seeing that Flareon is her older brother, I am also rooting for her in a sense, but I also know that she is in big trouble if people start realizing that she is just there. Oh yes, that is true. Well, thanks for talking with me. Not a problem.
Hello! And here I am with our next guest, Magneton! Hello, Haxorus. This is a nice show you have. It is, how you say, pleasant? Yes, thank you, Magneton. So, like Pancham, you also came into the game in episode 8, and you appeared to be favorable at first. But then things turned bad when you decided to be bad. What the hell was up with that? Oh, well, honestly, I did not know what I was thinking. I only did that so I can make some enemies and actually play the game, as you Americans put it. I am really not a bad person. Say what? You mean you were pretending? Oh, oui. You see, I have always loved these reality show competitions. On these shows, you can pretend to be someone that you are not, and as a result, I decided to, how you say, have a facade and be something that I am not. So what you're telling me is you were pretending to be this bad person just to get on people's nerves and see how far you'd go? Oui. Of course, it did work at some points, but it was also pathetic in other places. I will admit, I went a little too far with the whole Manectric thing. I just watched what other people did on previous reality shows. I have to be completely honest. If I had done things differently, I would have made a lot of friends, and probably would have gone further into the game, along with Minetric. Yeah, you have a really strange rivalry with Minetric now. Do you plan on resolving that? Perhaps after the competition is over, because obviously he is not here. Oh yeah, of course. So, Noivern, uh, what did you think of him? Like, you did work with him at some point. Oh, I do not like him, and I especially do not like his girlfriend, Milotic. They're not in a relationship. Oh, that is a lie. They are totally into each other. Let's not play stupid Haxorus. Even I can see it. Oh yeah, well, you got me there. Precisely. Honestly, those two are gonna end up hooking up and kissing, and it will be romantic. But I do not care. They are both stupid, and neither of them will win the game. Who do you think will win the game? Oh, well, I'm actually rooting for Minetric. He is arguably the best player in the competition, in my opinion. He is, how you say, fantastic. And I hope he wins and goes all the way to the top and takes out that stupid fish and that bat. Oh, well, I gotta admit, I thought I was gonna hate talking to you, but turns out you're actually a nice guy. Oh, I just wish I had done things differently in the game. Perhaps another time? Well, yeah, you can be in another season if there are other seasons. I'm sure my husband is working on that. Anyway, thanks for talking with me, Magneton. Oh, not a problem, Hexodes.
And finally, we talk to our next guest, who is no stranger to this show since this is his second time here, Flareon.
Hi, Shana Maletic.
Okay, Flareon, so this isn't your first time here. How does it feel to be here the second time?
Pretty much the same. Only this time, at least I got eliminated a little later than rather than early, because I got eliminated 2 episodes in upon being into the game. Well, 3 episodes actually. This time around, at least I made it to like, I don't know, like 6 to 7 episodes. That's a record.
Yeah, 6 episodes is sort of good. I mean, for a returnee, I suppose. So, the cockiness. Everyone hates you for that cockiness. I mean, don't get me wrong, Flareon, you are indeed very sexy just for me looking at it. And even though I'm a lesbian, I have to admit you are hunky. But what made you stop being so cocky?
Well, I guess it stems from when the cat broke up with me. I decided to stop it. I should have realized that it was pushing her away and that I was avoiding her, all because I wanted to make sure I don't know, had an it packet while looking in the mirror. And honestly, I'm glad that things are different now, so now she and I can actually be in the relationship I've always dreamed of being in. Nothing but love and the friendship we've had.
Okay, do you still care about yourself more than her?
Nah, not as much. I mean, I still work out and I still look at myself in the mirror every so often, but that's just standard guy stuff that I normally do.
Oh. So, do you think you and Delcatty will last? Even though you've, toned the cockiness down, do you think you two will still last?
I have faith we'll last. I just hope she's willing to stay committed as well, because I have a newfound commitment to making sure that we stick together. And besides, I love Dakari too much.
Oh. Also, you kept telling people to vote you out for 3 weeks straight. That kind of left people in question. Like, is it true? Did you really want to leave?
Absolutely. I didn't want to be there anymore. And you would too if your true love left you behind, even after you were supposed to save them and nothing else happened.
Okay, you got me there. I probably would have a fit if Camrupt was originally safe after I sacrificed, even though she then quits. I would have, probably. Thankfully, I'm not a contestant in this show. But yeah, I do get that. But come on, Flareon, you did have a shot at winning. No one was even aiming for you.
Yeah, that is true. No one was aiming for me, but I didn't really care. I wanted to be with Delcatty, and I'd rather be with her than win some freaking cash. I already win cash by doing the surfing competition.
Well, then why did you keep claiming you wanted to win?
because I had faith that I could, because I was strong and whatnot. But it's not like it matters. And by the way, before you say anything, I'm rooting for my little sister Espeon. She's got the skill to win it all. And she's got her personalities, so I fully believe she's gonna win this thing.
Okay, well, thanks for talking with me.
Not a problem.
And thank you guys for listening, for watching Question Time. I'm Shiny Melodic, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!
And now, it's time for Epic News Panel with Zutsu Jr. and Meloetta. Hello everybody, welcome to Epic News Panel.
Hi!
I'm Zutsu Jr.
And I'm Meloetta, and welcome to another edition of our awesome segment. Now, as you can see, we have 2 more special guests who are voted by you guys.
From Michael545's show, and requested by Robbie Morrison and Peter Lee, we have Carbink.
Hi. And from Crystal Zora 1, watch her show, we have host of her TPA, Crystal Rose. Hello.
Alright, let's get started with the first topic. I'll go first.
Alright.
First topic, new tourist on the block. So why don't we talk about our 2 new tourists who joined in episode 22, Ravesta and Ponyta. What do we think of them? Meloetta, you go first.
Okay. Well, I like them. I mean, Ponyta is, a little more open than others, but I like her. Ravesta? Oh man, he is good to look at. Not to say that you're bad or anything, honey, but man, he is hot. Spupa is one lucky girl. I personally like him.
Alright. Crystal.
Well, I do like them. I think they're pretty good. Ponyta, I don't know what she's gonna do in the next few episodes. I do watch the show, and she did say something about doing things differently. Who knows what that'll be? But, yeah, they're both pretty good. And Larvesta, I will give you props, too. I will agree with you, Meloetta. He is hot. See what I mean?
Okay. And Carbink.
Well, I do like him. Ponyta is pretty good, although I don't know how long will her Girls Alliance last. And I guess and the rest of he is cute. I'm happy for Spupa that she's got some guy looking out for him that actually likes her for who she is, rather than Crocodile, who I don't know would really I guess he's not clued in on that whole being played thing. Nope, not quite.
Alright, and that's topic number 1. Next topic.
Okay, our next topic is number 2. Flareon, Delcatty, and Starmie's Dilemma. Now, we all know Flareon, Delcatty, and Starmie don't exactly have the best relationship in terms of trios. Let's be completely honest here, Starmie doesn't have the best relationship with anyone. I mean, he went from Crazy Bomber to Nice Guy to Stalker, back to Bomber, back to Nice Guy. And I guess right now he's a little bit of everything, except Stalker, I suppose. But things really escalated in episode 24 when Flareon forgot about Delcatty's birthday and Delcatty accidentally kissed Starmie, and as a result Starmie got eliminated when Krokorok, at the time, took advantage of it and told Flareon, and as such got him eliminated. This dilemma is one of the things that really gets on my nerves. What are your thoughts on it? Zutsu Jr.
Alright, let me be completely honest here. I am so tired of this. I'm tired of Starmie and getting involved in everything. Can the guy ever catch a break? He's been through so much. I wish he would just get some. I wish the universe would just cut him some slack. He needs someone to love too. I know how it feels to not have that person to love, and then when you find them, you're like the happiest person on earth. I really want him to get some good luck for once. He hasn't gotten any in 3 seasons. 3 seasons. Even Kamrupt has someone. I know he's a good person now, so come on, world, give him someone to be with. He deserves it.
Yes, he does. Crystal. I, for one, didn't like the dilemma, and it was kind of just, I guess you could say I didn't like Delcatty overreacting. I totally get it. Boyfriend should remember the birthday and all that stuff, but Delcatty kind of overreacted. And I guess that's one of the problems I had with it. Okay, and Carbink. I didn't like it at all. And I do think Starmie deserves something good soon, because the guy has been getting bad luck for 3 seasons, like Zutsu Jr. said.
See? Even Carbink agrees.
I'm sure a lot of other people agree. Okay, now it's time for our next topic and our final one. And this one's my favorite. I love ship names. I made this one myself. We have our final topic, Spupidile or Spupesta. Now, we all know that ever since Larvesta joined the game, Spupa has been head over heels for him, and who could blame her? Demabs. Meanwhile, she's also in a relationship with Crocodile, which is also a mystery because originally Spupa only wanted Crocodile as someone to use for part of the game, and she's been using him since episode 12. I'd hate to see the bombshells, especially when Crocodile finds out about all of this. And I'm sure Crocodile's not an idiot. He's aware of the whole romantic tension going on between the two bugs. But what are your thoughts on it? I suppose I'll start since I really want to talk about it. Okay, well, first off, I ship Spupesta. Oh my gosh, I ship him! Spupa just looks so much happier when she's around him. You guys can see it, right?
Yeah.
Totally. So why not? I totally get it. Those two belong together. What about you, honey?
Well, I do like Spupa and Larvesta. I do think those two deserve each other, absolutely. But I'm also scared that Crocodile's gonna come after those two once they realize that they should just be together. Let's face it, these situations like these always end up where the couple that actually belongs together is separated by the one who was once loved. It happens all the time. I can see it happening soon.
Yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Crystal? I like Spupa and Larvesta. I like them more than Spupa and Crocodile. Mostly because Spupa and Larvesta is more real. And, Spupa and Crocodile is fake. It's kind of a facade if you think about it. And Carbink. I like Spupa and Larvesta. But I'm a big fan of Larvesta, so I do like those two together. They would make a nice couple. I know, right? Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see them get together. It's gonna happen, folks. Come on, destiny, duh. Well, folks, that's all we have for today. Join us next time where we have more topics. And while you're at it, recommend some topics. And special guests, of course. Until then, I'm Meloetta.
And I'm Zutsu Jr.
And thank you guys for sending in these special guests. And this has been another edition of Epic News Panel.
See you guys later. Bye. And now it is time for Truth or Thunderbolt with Plusle and Minen.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Truth or Thunderbolt. And today we are starting our awesome segment with none other than the bully himself, Pancham.
I don't understand. This is electricity. It probably won't affect me as much.
Oh, we have that all-purpose button where we can hit you with your weakness. And if you decide to run away,
I'll bomb you. She will. Whatever. Just get on with it.
Okay, sheesh, don't rush us. Anyway, Pancham, have you accepted that Jenna is a personality?
Maybe I have. Is it your business?
Well, did you?
Okay, fine, yes. What the hell? You're gonna pay for that, you little twerp.
You're the one that lied! And if you mess with me, Feraligatr is gonna mess with you! You think you can mess with me, Pancham? I'll end you!
Ugh, you guys are idiots! I can't believe you did that.
Well, Obviously, you haven't given up on that. Even though it was kind of obvious. So I don't even know why you lied.
Ugh, whatever. Screw all of you. Okay, next person. Hello, Swellow. Hello. Uh, oh dear. Oh dear. No, no, no. Don't tell me. This is electric. This is gonna have electricity come out of it.
Yep, you're gonna get electrocuted.
Oh dear. I'm not a fan of electricity, you know.
We know that. Okay, fire away. So, question, Swallow, do you still have feelings for Beautifly?
What? No, I love Legend. Oh, oh, that hurt. You still like her? Alright, fine, I still like her, alright? Sure, she broke my heart, and yeah, I admit, I guess I overreacted in a sense, but yes, I still like her. You happy now?
Yes, yes, we are. Okay, well, that's all for Truth or Thunderbolt. I'm Bustle.
And I'm Minin.
And I'm Proligator. And we'll see you guys next time.
Someone please get me some water. and some potions. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to faint. And now it is time for Question of the Day with Dragonite and Palkia.
Hi everyone, I'm Palkia.
And I'm Dragonite.
And welcome to Question of the Day.
Now, before we begin, we obviously have to show the answer from last week. And from last time, we got the best answer. So why don't we look at that? And the best answer from last week is, I think Manectric will be the next one to go. Simply because I have a feeling he'll find out about being used over sexuality, and Magnemite and Noivern will have to team up to get him out of the game before he does the same to them. And this comes from the Uncommon SPF. Thank you for your answer.
Okay, now that we've read the best answer from last week, it's time to read the best one for this week.
Alright, bring it up, Palkia.
With pleasure. Our new question is, how do you think the Absol, Arcanine, and Drifblim dilemma will end? Put your answers in the comments below, and hopefully your answer will be chosen. Until then, I'm Palkia.
And I'm Dragonite.
And we'll see you next time for another Question of the Day segment.
See you later. And now, it's time for Tourist of the Day with Hitmonchan. Hello everybody! Welcome to another edition of Tourist of the Day. I'm Hitmonchan, and we're about to show you the 3 people who definitely made a big impact during the first few weeks of the merge. Alright, let's begin. Number 1, Manectric. Now we all know Manectric hasn't exactly got the best luck lately, due to the fact that Noivern and Magneton managed to play him, but the second time around he really understood that he was being played, and decided to get back Magneton. Eventually he's going to get back at Noivern, but I guess he already has by not joining his alliance ever again, or trusting him for that matter. Good on his part. Yeah, so Manectric, good for you. You've definitely stepped up by getting back and by getting revenge. I mean, it was low key, I suppose, but still, you pretty much avenged yourself from being played twice in a row. So you get props for that. Number 2, Larvesta. Larvesta made an impact, maybe not in the game overall, but towards Spupa, because, let's face it, Spupa hasn't exactly been the most emotional character, to say the least. She's only shown like one emotion, and I think that's just emotionless. I don't know. Anger, I guess. She's had anger, but that's like the only thing she's shown. Never happy nor sad. She's just angry all the time. But needless to say, Larvesta has helped Spupa open up a little more, and that has given her, well, a reason to be likable more and more. I'm sure people like her for who she is, don't get me wrong. It's about time someone came in and helped and changed that a little bit. And Larvesta also comes in, just being a late add-on and, well, being the new hot guy around the corner. According to all the ladies, he's freaking buff and sexy, from what I've heard. And finally, Arcanine. as much as you guys don't want to admit it, you have to. Arcanine did make an impact in the latter half of the first 6 episodes of the Merge, when she decided to mess with Absol and Drifblim's relationship. Now, I personally think what Arcanine's doing is stupid because it's going to backfire. Obviously, Drifblim and Absol are going to find a way to bypass this, even if it means one of them has to leave. But at the same time, you have to remember Arcanine can still let that footage go and get rid of one of them. And even though they would be willing to accept it, they obviously don't want it to happen. So Arcanine, part of it is it's an idea that can work, but at the same time it's a stupid idea nonetheless. But regardless of both of those points, you definitely made an impact. Well, folks, that's all I have time for today. These are your 3 tourists of the day. I'm Hitmonchan, and I'll see you next time. And by the way, you can vote for tourist of the day as well. So, if you think there's a tourist that deserves a placement in this segment next time, then vote under this after show. But obviously, you won't be able to vote until the new episodes come out. So, wait until afterwards. Okay. See you later. And now, it's time for Super Shoutouts with the Motham Brothers. Hi, I'm Motham, and I'm Shiny Motham, and welcome to Super Shoutouts. That's right, the ultimate segment where you guys send in shoutouts, and we get to read them. Now, after a few requests, we definitely got more shoutouts. It was hard to pick, actually. That's right, but we picked 3 that we thought were pretty awesome. Now, we thank you all for sending in your shoutouts, and we want you to do it again for the next after show under this video. But of course, Haxorus will explain all of that at the end of the show. But anyway, let's read the shoutouts we have. I couldn't agree more. I'll go first. First shoutout: Go Noivern, he is the best, from Isaiah Foster. Thank you. I'm sure Noivern would love to hear that. We may not like him, but obviously you do. So, I guess Noivern's got some fans. Indeed he does, which is weird. Next up! Congrats, Snorlax, on escaping the friend zone and hooking up with Sylveon. Best wishes to the both of you. From Icy Wind Rock Smash. Well, thanks for sending in your shout-out. I'm sure Snorlax is enjoying his new relationship with Sylveon. They are kind of cute. Yes, they are. And finally, our final one. Delcatty, sorry about you getting eliminated. It made me upset, but I'm glad you and Flareon are getting things resolved. Hope things are bright for you both. From Susan Lucario Fan 16. Thank you for sending in your shout-out. Well, thank you all for sending in your shout-outs. Sorry we couldn't pick them all, but like we said, every shout-out counts, and it's hard to pick. So again, send in your shout-outs in the comments below under this after show, and we will see you next time, and hopefully yours will be on the screen. Until then, I'm Shiny Motham, and I'm Motham, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye! See ya! And now, it's time for On Location with Andy X Challenge USA! Note, the following scenes were pre-recorded.
Hi everyone, I'm Finnegan, and I'm here in New Orleans interviewing Swampert! Now before you say anything, this is the Swampert from Pokemon Legends. Hi guys. That's right. So why don't we begin? Okay, so Swampert, I heard you were nearby watching the challenge when they were doing the berry eating competition. What were your thoughts on it? Well, first off, I'm happy Infernape is, moving on up in the show business. Good for him. On another note, I'm glad I'm not doing reality shows anymore because I could not do what those competitors are doing, eating all those berries. I mean, I have a strong stomach and all, but I'm not about that berry life. I don't want to eat all those bad berries or anything like that. I totally understand that. Who were you rooting for during that challenge? Well, I was actually rooting for Espeon, and wouldn't you know it, she actually won. I was so happy for her. So are you here alone, or are you here with your husband, Reggie Rock? Actually, Reggie Rock is currently visiting his brothers in another state, so he's not here. So I'm here alone, but it's not the biggest deal. He'll be back in like another few days. So yeah, I was just busy, and I found out that Infinite was hosting his show and bringing it over to New Orleans, and I just had the feeling to watch it, and it was awesome, just as awesome as I expected. Cool. Well, thanks for talking with me, and now we go to Froakie in Snow Point City.
You weren't supposed to reveal where I was, and I was supposed to do that.
We have new rules, Froakie.
Fine. Anywho, hi, I'm Froakie, and this time I'm the one who's second. Are you gonna talk to me or not? Oh, sorry. And I'm here in Snow Point City with Obama Snow. Just a random Obama Snow, by the way. So, you were nearby while the contestants were battling here in Snow Point City, and the merge had begun. Are you a fan of the show? Actually, I am. I watch the show all the time. I'm actually a big fan of season 2, but when I found out they were coming around the U.S. and Poke-Earth, I just got so excited because I know, if anything, they have to come to Snow Point City. Come to find out, they make that their first merged location. So I had to figure out where they were and what they were doing and watch. And it was better than I thought. Did you have a favorite fight? That's tough because I have 3 favorites, all of them in a 3-way tie. I love Drifblim and Arcanine's fight. That was priceless. Krokorok and Starmie's was just as explosive as I anticipated. And then there's, who was the last one? Noivern and Milotic. That one was just, that one was hilarious, because Milotic thought Noivern was actually going to let her win, but it was, I just love it. Those two have some type of relationship. Those two are totally going out. I just know it. Yeah, we all kind of know it. Were you rooting for anyone to win? Well, not like anyone was really winning or anything. You either won an immunity or you didn't. And I'm personally glad Pancham got eliminated in that episode. Thank goodness. I hated him. Yeah, a lot of us do. Alright, well, now we go to Chespin. Apparently I'm supposed to say where he is now, according to Fennekin and the cameraman. Now we go to Chespin, out in Blackthorn City. Hi everyone, I'm Chespin, and I'm here in Blackthorn City with a Druddigon, one of the Druddagons that was used in the Dragon's Den Challenge. Hello, Druddigon.
Hi.
So, you're one of the Druddigon being used in the challenge. Who'd you hold?
Believe it or not, Magneton was actually on my back, and I hated that because he was in a fight with Manectric, and wouldn't you guess, I was the one who got electrocuted. So naturally I sued because you weren't supposed to hurt me, but, you did anyway.
Okay, so, do you watch the Index Challenge?
I do all the time. I'm a big fan of the show. However, I am auditioning for the show.
You are?
Yes, I am, and I plan on being on the show very soon. My audition was nothing but great. After all, I know just about everything, so I'm going to win. And when I get on that show, I'm gonna win. Just watch.
Okay. So, were you rooting for anyone during the Dragon's Den Challenge?
Absolutely not. I didn't care for that challenge. What I care about is actually getting back into that. What I care about is actually getting onto the show. So look out, Index Challenge. Druddigon is coming.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say?
Not really. You're kind of annoying, your voice sucks, and for whatever reason, I have the urge to hit you.
Well, before that happens, I'm Chespin, and I'll see you guys later.
Okay, I really do want to hit you.
Wait, don't hurt me! Well, there you have it, folks. That concludes our 4th episode of the Haxorus Show. We thank you for watching.
Now, before we go, we have a few announcements, as always. First up, from here on out, we would like it if you could comment about all your requests and whatnot under this after show for the next after show.
That's right. So any requests, anything, so put them under this video so that we can get them all at the same time for the next after show.
So, say you saw episode, 29, which is coming up, and you have some type of request, say for Epic News Panel for a special guest. Simply come back to this after show and put it under this video. Simple as that.
Also, we all want to apologize that this is coming out late. Well, it depends, because based on when this is being recorded, we are assuming that it's going to be late. So whether it's late or not, we apologize. And thank you for watching.
Alright, so, but next time when you see us, we'll already be closer to to finding out who's going to win this competition.
That's right. We won't say who. Well, we won't say how far we will be. We won't say who will be in the finals by then, and we won't reveal what number of the finals it will be.
Just know it's gonna be quite the surprise when we get there.
That's right. Our 5th after show is gonna rock.
I know. So until then, I'm Shauna Mylonic.
And I'm Haxorus. And thank you for watching episode 4 of the Haxorus Show.
See you guys later. Bye bye. Yeah. Woo.
たどり着く夢の終わりにできるだけこのままで大人に見上げた果てしないこの大空に永遠に幼き頃の夢物語忘られち記憶の糸たどり未だ胸を焦がす残り火を消してしまわないように乱れた晴れ渡るこの空に仲間と共に思いを